Cancer, welcome to your January readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So I feel that Cancers in general are going to have some major experiences in January. I feel that it's an important month for the majority of you, with some important lessons, opportunities, and resolutions coming in here. There's a very strong pull towards your own intuition, towards the translation that you are giving to the messages you are receiving. So the very first thing is that you may be receiving more messages, especially from what you are observing around you. I feel that there's Cancers that are seeing a lot happening in front of them, but for some reason they are keeping quiet about things. And I feel that January may take the time, or mark the time where you are being compelled to start speaking up about things that need more of an upfront energy. I also feel that some of you have been keeping quiet or trying to silently understand yourself and your life and your relationships, because there's something that you're trying to uncover. I feel that some of you are playing detectives, and January may be an important month for those of you who are looking for answers. You may find pieces of the puzzle that was missing upon a specific situation, but you also may find lies, deceits. You may find a lie or a liar. You may find something of importance in regards to something that was covered up by a false energy, or by something that was not based on the truth. I feel that some Cancers are here in a quest of truth, in a quest of freedom, in a quest of trying to understand how to live life with less baggage, how to live life with a more open, available energy to them, but still feeling the pressure and the responsibilities of certain status, of certain expectations, of certain conditioning on their back. So there's a push and pull between the new direction and the old ways. That it's a theme, a constant theme with Cancers this year. The push to the new, a gravitation towards new, different, surreal things, and still being set on some boundaries about it, having some established rules that may be a little bit tight or a little bit restrictive, limiting to anything that it's new, anything that it brings, chaos or shake up to the foundations of the well-established emperor that usually really hates change. So, but because you do have the Fool with him, the Fool as your main focus in January, I feel that you are guided and geared to open up a little bit more to what expectations or what type of authorities or what type of pressure something is imposing on you. I feel that you are kind of walking away from that, or pushing yourself to take that aside, or have this energy of not listening so much to that trait of yours, and being more on the let's try energy. Let's see, step by step, a little bit as I can. I will try to try new things and explore the avenues that I want to explore that still bring some fear. Some Cancers have an issue with or are having an issue with fear of rising to the new paradigm that they are attracted to. either because of judgment, either because of expectations, fear of disruption, of security. But there's a message that the more you try new things and the more you are open to this journey that you are in, you will be feeling more rooted in this cause. So it's interesting that there's a sense of roots in movement. There's a sense of roots in the unexpected that are more suitable to what you are looking for, to what that emperor could really bring you in a beneficial way, which is feeling established on your own authority, rising to your authority. When I see this Fool Emperor mixture combination, it always makes me go towards the archetype of the father and the son, and how there's a continuous and constant, friction between these archetypes, between the established, the authority, the domain, how certain things are done by heritage, how the ancestors have given you some information, and how you, as a unique individual creative identity, are putting yourself out there in your own ways, are promoting change in what needs change, in what needs to blossom. So the respect of tradition and the openness to your own ways of doing things is a little bit here on check, I feel. On the month of January, I feel that some of you are falling in love again. It keeps showing up. I feel that, again, there may be a specific relationship that may suddenly coming into your life, and you may fall hard in love. And this relationship may bring a quality of commitment and long-term energy to it. I just sense that. But it also may bring to display this energy that I was talking about, upon the old ways and the new ways. The energy of the father, security, establishment, commitment in traditional ways, and your own vision about the matter, and your own desire to experiment something. So for that, or because of that, you may attract partners at this time that are more on the conservative side or the eccentric side, depending on how you are more geared to. Because there may be some Cancers that are in the opposite way, where their life has been a chaos all along. They have been living like Peter Pans, and they are starting to have this desire to know more about the past, or to know more about establishments and building a security for their lives. It just depends on what kind of, polar opposite expression that at the end of the day are the same you are displaying. Regardless of that, there's a need to balance them. There's a need to understand how to manage them together instead of bringing that friction, that opposition. I feel that, again, you may attract a significant relationship to your life, where either your partner may have a significant difference of age or values or background, culture, or it may be someone that has a significant energy different from yours, that may exactly work as the attraction, but it may need some balance, because usually opposites attract, but they repel as well. Regardless of that, for those who are in relationships, you may just be looking for ways to, make your relationship, make your commitments, whichever they are, marriage, friendships, responsibilities, to give them a special flavor of your own, and also to start giving more of yourself to things you are always ruminating and thinking about in the inside. Put them out, because you have a unique gift. In general, all Cancers I know have this gift, but especially this month is emphasized that you have a gift in translating symbolic messages to others. It's like you're a translator of some source of codes and symbols and hunches and feelings and sensations that others don't know how to translate, or don't know how to see a message there. you are able to give messages to people. So if you are seeing something around you that for some reason it's making you uncomfortable, or it's not giving you, that feeling of everything is right or good as you would like it to be, it's time to speak up. There's that emphasized energy on that. It's time to speak. There's warnings coming to you to speak on something. What else? Yeah, and also I feel that regardless of this energy of warning someone or having to possibly confess even something that you have been hiding that maybe, carrying some weight, I also feel that some of you are just here learning that, you assist people a lot, and you are providing guidance to others, and you may be for some reason called to do that more and more and more and more on this journey. And in particular in January, there's a sense of being out there, like in this position of counseling. You may just be listening a lot to others. You may just be silently, listening and giving them an energy of acceptance in the fact that you may listen without judging. Again, some of you are starting to gain roots on this process of change. I feel that there's roots being implemented in movement, in new paradigms, in new ways of doing things. And I feel that whichever you start in the month of January, it will remain for the long term, particularly in regards to relationships, but actually anything you want to start, anything you want to do, or if you put your love and your attention towards this month, may provide roots, may provide good solid foundations to take you to higher levels. In regards to knowledge, you are reaching higher ground, and with higher ground comes responsibility. So again, if you are receiving messages even of a nature you cannot understand, just put it out there, or don't withhold the message, don't intercept the message, even if you cannot understand it, or if you are afraid of the consequences of saying that without really being sure, just based on your intuition. I feel that there's something of a karmic quality to this. This is why I'm emphasizing you need to put something out there important that you are observing, that you are sensing, that you are picking up, specifically in regards to lies, deceits, gossip, people you are not trusting for some reason, people you are sensing there's something wrong about it. Use your keen observation and intuitive abilities to warn and to just be alarmed by what needs attention on your side. I feel that in regards to love, again, this may be a very interesting relationship that it's on the verge here of being manifested, that I feel that it's going to open here a cycle of emotional, it's like emotional, you're starting to understand emotions as nutrition. It kind of, for cancers, again, usually that's already a thing. It's like feelings is what gives you life in a very upfront way. Without feelings, without sensations, sensitivities, you're basically not who you are. But I feel that you are starting to understand this beautiful thing about emotions and love and connection that has this capacity to provide the real right amount of minerals, let's say vitamins, that your system needs to have faith in yourself, because it's in the challenges. So you may be having a little bit of lack of hope, or a lack of you may have given up on something that used to bring a lot of dreams to the surface, or a lot of hopefulness to your life. You may need to regain some level of trust again in your dreams and in your capabilities. Again, there's something about Cancers in January, enlightening up others, bringing light of information, of consciousness, of interpretation. That's important. And I feel that if you have specifically lost hope on finding good relationships or in renewing that sense of love, I feel that you will be surprised. But I also feel that you need to regain more faith in yourself, in the way you do things, in the way you sense things, in the way you are learning. I also feel that some Cancers here have this energy of studies, sacred studies, or studies of occult matters, information that it's like it has a sacred higher meaning to it, and I don't sense it on the basis of formality. So some of you may be attracted to type of, sacred knowledge of some sorts that may be a part of your beliefs and may be a part of what you are interested in, that could help you as well, dealing with that opposition that I was talking about, how to manage the new desires and still have that honor and that respect for what ancestors and previous ways of doing things brought to you, because there's a sense of heritage that seems, or expectations, obligations, family pressure, or just things that are on your plate that you don't want simply to throw away. That's the thing, and that's why I'm talking about this. It's like I don't feel you will be happy just ignoring them or moving away from them completely, being dismissive, because you do understand and you are, again, a being of feeling. So you cannot just simply strip out something without causing you some damage. You need to understand how to manage, how to use them, use each side of you in when it's adequate, when it's properly when it's properly asked for you to use, or when you feel it's the right time, basically. So for those who are ignoring or dismissing the importance of these things, again, you may attract a very good relationship, or your current relationship may have this amazing, intensity of love and strengthening of commitment happening. But in your relationships and the people you are attracting, you may leave this pattern. You may have a partner that is very different, very opposite from you. And it may cause friction sometimes because it's acting as mirrors. It's acting as qualities you feel you don't own or you don't hold. And again, learning about that process on your own. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. Thank you so much for all of you who have been sending all your love, comments, shares, subscriptions, donations. Thank you so much, and please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.